Trimble on Wednesday with RT Rattler had gone up to the top of Marble Mountain as a listening post. Now, Marble Mountain was about 250, 300 foot rock that literally just came. There was no slope or anything. Just came out of the sand. And did a radio check on Little Marble, another little peak there, was a Marine outpost. Sometime around between 2 and 2:30, the Marine outpost received a blast. That was the beginning. And we had 164 bad guys inside the camp. We did not know that until later. They were throwing satchel charges everywhere, grenades. There was 2 mortars by Marble Mountain where Larry was, and they were shooting over Marble Mountain and hitting the camp. They were traversing left and right, up and down. There was no pattern to it. Now, to get down to the mortar pit where the NVA were, it was a little single pathway. So Larry worked his way down there and destroyed the mortars there. Shortly after that, there was a ground assault, and he's the only one there. So Larry, by himself, takes on the ground assault. He pulls back. There's a ground assault on the other side. And again, because of the terrain features, he's there by himself. Cecil Ames is on the radio. All hell breaks loose up there. According to after-action reports, 37 North Vietnamese / Viet Cong attacked Marble Mountain. They attacked it at least 2 to 3, maybe 4 ground assaults. Larry saved the camp. Had the North Vietnamese taken control of the high ground, I would not be here today. Then we go down to the camp itself. They throw a grenade. I wake up with muffled noises. I look out the door, and a homemade grenade rolls down the hallway. Basically, it's a longhouse with a corridor in the center and rooms, 5 rooms on either side. So there's 10 rooms. I yelled for grenade. I said grenade. And a homemade grenade has a fuse from 0 to 20 seconds, thereabouts. Lieutenant Donald Dahl says, "Where in the hell is the freaking grenade?" So, Special Forces, you're not exactly bright. I never said we were smart. So we go out to the door, and the damn thing goes off. Now, the way we were standing, I believe that he got the brunt of the shrapnel. I just got a little bit, what I would call a John Kerry wound. Just minor hits, and that was it. And then a big explosion. And that's when Lieutenant Potter got killed. We did not know it at the time. It's dark. We called for everybody's okay. Lieutenant Dahl says, "Hey, the son of a bitch is going down the hallway. Cover me." So he's running down the hallway. And Donald Dahl is a wrestler, was a collegiate wrestler. No neck. They called him no neck. He's running down the hall barefooted with a Swedish K. He runs into Tom Pardee. Tom Pardee goes out the door and makes a left. Donald Dahl makes a right and shoots the Viet Cong or the NVA that has his finger on the satchel charge. The reason I know that was because the next morning I saw it. I saw him. I saw the dead body. And a nanosecond later, he gets hit. He calls out that he's wounded. I rush out. I'm trying to drag him. And I'm bare-chested, and I could feel, and I'm sure you've had this feeling before, where people are trying to shoot at you, and you can feel the air of the bullet as it goes right by your bare torso. Of course, I had a bare torso. And they're shooting at him at the ground because I can see the ground explode next to him as I'm dragging him. Take him to the second room, and I call for a medic. Out of nowhere, a medic appears. I go across, and to this day, I still don't know who that medic is. I really don't know. I go across to where that front room is, where Pardee was, and Captain Lamb shows up. And thank God I had seen him earlier, because I almost shot him. And there's explosions going on everywhere. There's that mortar fire. That is just, it's raining mortars, 82 millimeter mortars. And I go back, I said, cover me. No, he asked me, he says, where's our defensive position? I said, on the north side. I said, I wouldn't advise going out there. We're not going to make it. I says, cover me. I'm going to check on the lieutenant. Right about that time, Melville Westerfield shows up. It's funny how you remember things like that. His hair is combed, in full uniform, runs to his door, to his room, picks up his gear, runs out the door. And this is something that you and I, and we try to explain it, and it's hard to explain. And perhaps you can help me on this. It's a feeling, and you don't know if you're hearing it. Something is not right, but you sense someone or something is approaching you. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
And yet you can't see him, but you know that he's there.
Oh, yeah. That's sixth sense. That's why we're here today.
Right. It's that sixth sense. And it's dark. And all of a sudden, I see a silhouette in the door. It's a dark silhouette. And I don't know if it's one of our guys or what. And there's an explosion on the east door. It lights him up. And he's a bad guy. He's got tan shorts on. He's got a belt across his chest. He's got an AK-47. And that light exposes both of us.
If you enjoyed that clip, watch the full episode here, or another clip here.